I give you your before bed practice. I had a suggestion to do some videos for you that you can do at the end of the day. Short, 10, 15 minutes long, of ways we can just try to decompress mind and body and hopefully get you a better night's sleep. I'm going to make two of them. One of them is going to be from our standard height, which I'm at today, and a follow-up one from a low flow. So this way, whichever position your hammock is hung, you can climb in with little to no effort, follow along, and hopefully end the day on the right note. So let's begin, and hopefully you enjoy, and you can use this as a tool to help you get better sleep. No surprise, I'll want us to start with an arch because our backs are desperate for it. Walking behind the shoulders, hands behind the head as you take an arch. For some of us, we always have little pops or cracks ready and waiting to be released. Let the weight of your head fall into your hands as you gently lengthen the neck. Lift the head and you'll add a little C curve. I'm just going to twist to one side, maybe push the hips to the opposite direction, and really try to get expansive through the breath. And center, taking your little C curve here, push your hips away from that direction you're bending, and back, and arch. Lift the head. Standing right underneath the plumb line, and fabric is still behind you. You should be able to just open your hands here, and I want you to sink the chest forward. Keep the tailbone lifted. Pull the fabric out of the ceiling. Think of all the times we are looking down or rounding forward on our computers. Try to open up the chest. Roll up and bring that panel in front of you. You want to take a little bit of decompression here. So for some of you, you can come straight into downward dog. If you feel comfortable taking a hang and it's not painful for your hip flexor region there, I'm just gonna hang, literally ragdoll the arms. Shake the head yes or no. And I want you to imagine pitching that tailbone to the ceiling and letting that crown spiral to the floor. Then I want you to let gravity take over and decompress the spine. You want to take more forward folds at night where the backwards inversion is a little stimulating for the nervous system. Hands to the mat and lift your way up. Take a downward dog. So for some of you, feet on the floor if it's more comfortable, or as I like to just kind of push through the heels, let them float. Still work on that decompression. So long through the back of the neck. As if to stretch from the heel all the way to the head. And relax. Hands to the mat, walking forward. And up and out. From here, we're going to take one of my newer favorites. If you were with me for the last class, you've seen it. Right leg is going to come in, all the way in. Also, you want to get right underneath your plumb line. Sometimes I think I want to be even a little further forward than my plumb line. Create a pigeon by bending that right knee. And then we pass through our little window. So if the hips are tight, this might end up being your pose, and it feels good and relaxing. You're very restorative. You can also take this a little bit deeper Slightly more active, but the stretch is pretty delicious. So the left hand is going to come across so I can grab that panel on the right. And then the right arm comes up and over. I want to rotate to the ceiling with that arm and create some stretch down through that hip. Take your time, nice and slow, lifting your way up. And releasing. Leg will extend so that you can come out. Second side, climbing through. Remember, whole leg. Usually, I need a hop. I want to make sure I'm at least under that plumb line, passing through. Test your two sides, right? So this might feel good to just literally hang. Alternatively, you're going to take your pivot. Right arm comes across the body, up that left panel, and up and over with the arm. So left arm reaches. Make sure you're long through the back of the neck here. Breathe. See if you can get a little bit deeper into that rotation if you're with me. And up. Whew. And out. Go ahead and release that foot. And we're going to open up that panel so that we can climb in. So I want you to grab a couple handfuls so you can climb into a seat. From there, I want you to swing one leg up and over. You could also do a little lift and lower there, so you're somewhat in the middle of that panel. And we're going to continue to work some of those side stretches. So I'm going to take, since I'm mirroring you, what looks like my right foot, up and in. We can side bend a couple ways here, coming up and over with the left, and I'm leaning against that panel behind me. How I like to take this is sort of a little foot bind here. So I'm going to grab my foot with that right hand, and then I'm going to continue to lean. I want you to look for length in that side body. Relax the muscles of your neck, close your eyes. Feel that gentle current. Hopefully it relaxes the nervous system. Tight shoulders. You might want to take that arm up and reach it to the ceiling or press against the panel behind you. Just options. Take your time, slowly rise up. Use your hand to kind of pull yourself back in. Keep that right foot where it is. We're going to side bend now to the left. So the left arm is going to hold and the right arm is going to come up and over. You can hold with the arm extended, working that side body. You can also grab the foot and look for a little more length. Breathe. Try to push through the heel if you are with an extended leg, trying to get into that calf a bit. Ease your way out. Sitting up. You'll pull the left foot in as you guide the right foot out. Lean against that fabric behind you. As you come up and over, we're leaning to the left. You can reach with the arm, or you can opt to grab the foot. Lean back and reach. Don't forget this arm on the right can reach up, opening the chest. If you don't like it by your ear. Nice and slow, heavy head coming up. And we come across. It is the right hand that holds as you reach up and over with the left. Option 1. Option 2 is foot and hand. I'm going to pull. If you have the foot, flex it and breathe deeply. Close your eyes. Relax. From here, I want you to tuck in your right and your left. Soles of the feet are going to touch. You're in a bound angle position. You can also grab the panel in front of you, give it a little pull so you are a little more tucked in. Rest your head against the fabric. Let your hands rest on the knees or the thighs. Get really soft through your fingertips and close your eyes. Just important as our movement is our breathing. So I want you to, on the next breath in, watch the inhale. And notice if you are breathing into your belly or if you're breathing into your chest. This is so important. I need you to try to bypass your chest and breathe into the belly. As the breath fills, you'll feel the lungs expand and the chest rise. This sends a signal to your brain and your nervous system that it's okay to relax. Long, slow breath in, side out. And to finish our practice, slide your feet up the panel. Reach up with your hands, grabbing the feet, and gently fold inwards. Sitting up and guiding those legs out one at a time. Try to lift to the center of your swing so you can step out. And from there, I wish you a good night and namaste.